confidential content alert. Discover the best-kept secrets of The Boys and become an expert on the series. The Boys reveals the dark side of power with acidic humor and secrets that will shock you. Hey guys, how are you? I'm Fahagi. Welcome to Fahagi's channel, your go-to destination for fascinating trivia and mind-blowing facts. Today, get ready to dive into a universe of superpowers, acidic humor, and shocking twists. Let's unravel the craziest secrets of the series The Boys, which has captivated audiences and critics alike with its unique and uncensored approach. Heard of these guys before? Check it out! The Boys is a superhero series like nothing you've ever seen. Here, heroes aren't always good, and justice doesn't always prevail. It's an electrifying satire that grips you from start to finish. If you haven't watched it yet, head over to Amazon Prime Video and get ready for an unmissable binge watch. Unveiling the Secrets, Secret 1, Comic Roots. Did you know this crazy story began on the pages of a comic book? The Boys is based on the work of Garth, Ennis and Darick Robertson, which is even more satirical and violent than the series. Get ready for extra doses of gore and sharp critiques of the superhero world. If you're into comics, it's worth checking out the original. Secret 2, T-Shirt Passion. Huey, played by Jack Quaid, is a nice guy who loves a good t-shirt. But guess what? His t-shirt designs aren't random. They're references to bands and movies he likes in real life. Pay attention to the details and try to identify your favorites. Can you get them all? Secret 3, Academy Recognition. The Boys isn't just about brawls. The series has been nominated for 8 Emmys, including Outstanding Drama Series. That's right, folks. Critics have praised it, and audiences have fallen in love. This gang is making a lot of noise, and it's no wonder. Get ready for more thrills in the upcoming seasons. Secret 4, A Brazilian Touch, and there's more Brazilian representation in the cast. Actress Claudia Dumit, who plays Victoria Newman in the series, was born in Rio de Janeiro and brings a special talent to the team. She rocks as the mysterious and ambitious Newman, and she'll definitely give you a lot to think about. Well done, Claudia. Secret 5, Carl Urban's journey as Butcher. Have you ever wondered how Carl Urban prepared to bring the relentless Billy Butcher to life in The Boys? This transformation wasn't easy. The actor devoted himself to intense physical training, including martial arts and weightlifting, to embody the strength and brutality of the character. Additionally, he delved into the history and psychology of Butcher, seeking to understand his motivations and traumas. This dedication resulted in a memorable performance that won over both audiences and critics. Secret 6, Super Subgenre. The Boys doesn't fit into a box. The series blends elements of action, drama, satire, and even suspense, creating a unique and innovative genre we call subgenre. If you like series that grip you from start to finish and make you think, The Boys is the right choice for you. And get ready to be surprised by the twists. What is a subgenre? A subgenre, also known as a hybrid genre or mashup genre, is a term used to describe works that combine elements of 2 or more distinct genres, creating a unique and innovative experience for the audience. This mixture of elements can be done in various ways, such as theme. The main story may address themes from different genres, such as science fiction, drama, and romance. Tone. The tone of the work can oscillate between serious and comedic, suspenseful and action-packed, epic and intimate. Visual elements. The aesthetic of the work may combine elements from different genres, such as the grandeur of science fiction with the brutality of action. Narrative. The narrative structure of the work may follow conventions from different genres, such as the police investigation of suspense with the heroic journey of fantasy. The goal of a subgenre is to break audience expectations and present a new perspective on a familiar theme. This blend of elements can be challenging for creators, but it can also result in extremely original and memorable works. Examples of films and series in subgenre. The Boys. This superhero series combines action, drama, satire, and suspense, creating a sharp critique of the superhero genre. Blade Runner 2049. This science fiction film blends elements of cyberpunk, neo-noir, and existential drama, exploring themes such as the nature of humanity and artificial identity. Westworld, this science fiction series combines elements of Western, psychological drama, and suspense, exploring themes such as free will, consciousness, and the nature of reality. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, this romantic comedy film combines elements of action, video games, and black humor, telling the story of a young man who must defeat his new girlfriend's exes to be with her. These are just a few examples of films and series that fit into the sub-genre category. With the growing popularity of this type of work, we can expect even more creativity and innovation in future audiovisual productions. Secret 7, Intimate Enemies. On screen, Billy Butcher and Soldier Boy are deadly enemies, but did you know that in real life, actors Karl Urban and Jensen Ackles are longtime friends? This genuine chemistry spills over into the scene and makes the rivalry between their characters even more believable and exciting. It's always interesting to discover these facts about the cast, right? It adds a special touch to the series. Secret 8, Musical Touch. The soundtrack of The Boys is heavy. It blends licensed songs and original compositions that perfectly complement the dark and electrifying atmosphere of the plot. Each scene has a unique sound that puts you in the middle of the action. If you enjoyed the soundtrack, it's worth searching for the complete playlist to enjoy the series even more. I bet it will surprise you. The soundtrack is a crucial element in creating the electrifying and immersive atmosphere of the series. From heavy rock to underground hip-hop, the chosen songs reflect the rebellion, violence, and complexity of the characters. Get ready to dive into the sonic universe with the musical tips I've prepared for you. 1. Seven Nation Army, The White Stripes. This iconic song has become an anthem for the series, representing the brute force and arrogance of the Supes. 2. The Boys Are Back in Town, Thin Lizzy. A classic rock anthem that combines energy, rebellion, and a touch of humor, perfect for the boys' adventures. 3. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. The anguish and revolt present in this song reflect the boys' frustration with the corruption and hypocrisy of the Supes. 4. Bad Guy, Billie Eilish. A mix of pop and hip-hop that brings a modern touch to the soundtrack, representing the rebellion and independence of the character Huey Campbell. 5. Run the World, Girls, Beyoncé. An empowering anthem that matches the strength and determination of the character Queen Maeve. 6. The Sound of Silence, Simon and Garfunkel. A melancholic song that contrasts with the violence of the series, representing the pain and suffering of the characters. 7. I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor. A classic that celebrates resilience and willpower, perfect for the boys' triumphant moments. 8. Killing in the Name, Rage Against the Machine. A song that denounces violence and injustice, representing the boys' fight against the corrupt system. 9. Lose Yourself, Eminem. An inspiring song about overcoming obstacles and achieving goals, perfect for the boys' journey. 10. Immigrant Song, Led Zeppelin. An epic song with a folk rock touch that matches the grandeur of the battles between the boys and the Supes. These are just a few examples of the explosive soundtrack of The Boys. Explore the official soundtrack of the series on Spotify or other streaming platforms, search for playlists inspired by The Boys, create your own playlist with the songs that represent the series to you, and use them to create an immersive environment while watching the series or reading the comics. Secret 9, Hidden References. Hey, die-hard fans! Did you know that the series is full of Easter eggs scattered around? There are references to pop culture, posters of classic movies, sound jokes. It's a real challenge for detectives. Stay tuned because you can find these Easter eggs anywhere. So, on your next binge watch, pay close attention and see how many you can identify. Secret 10, Guaranteed Success. With critical and audience acclaim, the 4th season is already on its way. That's right. Get ready for even more action, dark humor, and surprising twists. We can't wait to see what these guys have in store. If you haven't watched The Boys yet, head over to Amazon Prime Video and dive into this madness. And if you're already a fan, you'll definitely enjoy these curiosities we've shared today. This is the time for you to be super and leave that super like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Have you signed up yet? Now let's continue. In addition to the trivia about the cast and behind the scenes, let's delve deeper into the complex universe of The Boys. We'll analyze the psychology of the main characters, exploring their motivations and how they develop throughout the series. What moral dilemmas do they face and how does this shape them as characters? Throughout the series, the main characters of The Boys undergo profound development, shaped by their individual motivations and moral dilemmas. For example, Billy Butcher is driven by a quest for revenge against the superheroes responsible for his wife's death, leading him to confront his own demons and ethical boundaries. On the other hand, Huey Campbell is motivated by the need for justice following the traumatic death of his girlfriend, facing constant internal conflicts over the use of violence in his quest for vengeance. Meanwhile, characters like Homelander and Queen Maeve grapple with moral dilemmas regarding the abuse of power and manipulation of public image in the pursuit of success and recognition. These aspects shape their journeys throughout the plot, leading them to confront their own beliefs, make difficult decisions, and, in some cases, even question their own humanity. Furthermore, The Boys tackles relevant social and cultural themes in an intelligent and provocative manner. The series comments on corporate power by portraying corporations that control and profit from superheroes, exploring the negative consequences of this unchecked control. Media manipulation is also a central theme, with the public image of superheroes carefully managed to conceal their flaws and ethical lapses. Additionally, ethics in science are questioned through the creation and exploration of superpowers, raising questions about the limits of experimentation and scientific responsibility. These themes resonate with the events of the series and critically reflect the dilemmas faced by contemporary society, from unchecked corporate power to information manipulation and the ethical consequences of scientific progress. Moreover, The Boys stands out within the superhero genre in several ways. The series subverts and reinvents tropes and conventions of the genre, offering a darker and more realistic view of the world of superheroes. Instead of portraying heroes as idealized and morally impeccable figures, The Boys presents them as flawed and often corrupt individuals, more concerned with their own public image and personal interests than with justice and the well-being of society. Additionally, the series questions the standards of behavior and morality associated with superheroes, challenging audience expectations and offering a more critical and provocative approach to the genre. So that's it, folks! I hope you enjoyed this dive into the insane universe of The Boys. Leave a comment below telling us which secret you enjoyed the most and if you already knew any of them. Don't forget to share the video with that friend of yours who's also a fan of the series and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any cool content out there. Thanks, and see you next time.